Hi, this video is here to give you a quick overview of how my Schoology page is laid out. So at the top here, there are actually 5 separate buttons. This first one just sends me an email, nice and easy. The second button here pulls up our syllabus. So if you ever wanted to check out additional information about how the course works, you can click on this to pull up a Google Doc of our syllabus. Right here is a button if you're trying to turn in work to me digitally. You can press this button right here. This is linked in other places on Schoology, but if you ever want like a quick spot for it, it's right up top here. There are times that we might need to meet over Zoom, like that can be at home, or if we have an e-learning day, then in order to join my Zoom meeting, you'd click this button right here, and then this one just pulls up your Schoology. If you're ever trying to pull up your grades, you can click this button over here. It'll say grades, and then you can see what your grade is for my class. Now, the next thing I want to show is this progress tracker right here. I actually have it open in this other tab. The point of this progress tracker is it shows you where everybody in the class is at. So you can see what lesson everybody's working on. And this one is public, so everybody sees the same thing here. But then you also have a tab down here that is unique to you. And so this shows all of the things that we need to do for a particular lesson. You can check these off along the way. And then I'll automatically check these things off for you as well. You might also get particular messages. That's what this little R next to particular names are. It's saying that, hey, I've got a message for you. Back on our Schoology page, if you're ever curious about like, okay, well, how's everything looking? You've got this nice list over on the side here that gives you a breakdown of like what you should be doing to be on pace. You don't have to get these done. These are all soft deadlines of when you should probably get them done. But if you don't quite get them done at that point because you're still learning about that material, totally fine. You can see a rough outline of these soft deadlines for the unit in our calendar right here. And all I did to get that is I just clicked on this calendar. The one hard deadline is our test date. So any test dates are hard deadlines to get things done. Next, you have these 3 major folders. So this shows us our past, our present, our current unit is always going to be up top here, and then our future. So past, present, and then future, and even farther into the future here. Inside of this past folder, you can see all of the past units that we've already done. I'm doing this video as if it's unit 3, just so we can kind of see what would normally be in there. It's a little weird when there's nothing in there. If you want to look at what future units that we're going to be looking at, this is what's coming up after Unit 3, and then you can even see what's going on in Unit 6. But we're going to assume that right now it's Unit 3. That's where all these things are over here. So if you want to, you can get a quick look at what's going on in our particular unit. You can see all of the sections that we're covering for that unit. And you can use this down arrow to see all the steps that you need to do. So step 1, you need to do this lesson video. Step 2, you must do this check for accuracy. And then after that, you need to do that exit ticket. Any additional practice that might come after that, you might go to this practice before you do that exit ticket, but you really want to make sure that check for accuracy is done before you take an exit ticket. But that's not quite enough for me, so I want a little bit more information. If you want more information, you want to go into that folder because I have a lot more information in there. The folder view is really nice if you're just trying to see an overview of what's going on. So up at the top, you can see our learning objective and our AP standard that we're trying to cover in that particular lesson. Then there are links to the Edpuzzle. These are additional links here to help you out. So if you want the guided notes for this Edpuzzle lesson, you can click right here and it will pull up a PDF of the guided notes. You should have a physical copy of that as well. If you'd prefer to watch that video on YouTube rather than inside of that Edpuzzle, you can click this link right here. And if you want to see a filled in version of our guided notes, you can also click this link. After that, step 1, then you move on to step 2, which is your check for accuracy. Check for accuracies are random, and they're there to check to make sure that you have understood what is going on in that lesson. That's your major area of practice, is that check for accuracy. You can take that as many times as you like in order to make sure that you've learned that thing. Don't feel like you got to get it perfect on that first try. It's just trying to check, okay, where am I at? Oh, I'm at like a 60%. I want to be better than that. So you take it again. You get a 70%. Great, I'm improving. And then you take it again. Cool, I've got an 80%. Now I'm ready for step 3 to take that exit ticket. The exit ticket can be digital. Sometimes there'll be a digital version of it. This unit, I do have a digital one, but that's not always going to be the case. If there is a one available for you, it's there. Otherwise, there's always going to be a physical version of our exit ticket. Finally, down here on the bottom, you've got additional practice and really aspire to do things. So if you want additional videos that are not from me, of AP Central talking about this stuff, if you want to go on Khan Academy and do additional practice, if you want to go into the Finney and Larson book and find additional problems for us to work on, you can find all of that there. And that's how all of our folders are going to be organized in this step 1, 2, 3, 4. Major steps are steps 1, 2, and 3. And then additional steps are steps 4 and 5. Thanks for watching this video, and let me know if you have questions. Bye-bye.